222. Hello. Welcome to the 4th podcast. I'm feeling a little bit emotional today. Oh my goodness. Hello. Let's crack her open. It is almost the new year. Almost Christmas, the holidays, the new year.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot all the joy that this little thing can give me. All right. So the new year is coming up. We all know what that means. But here we go. We're going. I feel like this year recapped is insane. So Snapchat decided to recap the year for me, as I'm sure it has for you guys. And every single month has been a new era of Allie. This year has been such a transformative year for me in a beautiful way. Looking at the new year, I honestly didn't think I changed that much until you look at how much you changed. From where you started to where you are. And I think we should all just take a moment and truly just be so grateful for where we are today. Because it might not seem like a lot has happened, but a lot has happened. That is a beautiful thing. Change is a beautiful thing. I think the scariest thing is not change, it's staying constant and expecting things to change. And that's what this episode is about. So in this episode, it is, I blame my life on me. So deep, so dumb and poetic. I blame my life on me, and I'm so glad that I do. Weird how that is in the same sentence. So blaming my life on me has shown me that I can be anyone or be anywhere that I want. I have the blame of where I am in life, which means that I get to control who I want to be, where I want to go, how I react to things. Now all this comes down to choices. What you put out is what you get back. I take accountability for when I don't achieve an outcome that I wish I did. I stop to ask myself, well, did I even put in the hard work to get what I wanted? Or did I just say, I want that and I deserve it and not put in the hard work and the effort? I think manifesting and having a goal is beautiful and important, and it's something that I do, but you can't just sit around expecting things to just come to you. You have to put in the effort and show the universe, hey, this is why I deserve to get this desired outcome. So when I don't get the desired outcome, I ask myself, well, did I half-assed it? And maybe that's why I didn't get the outcome that I wanted to, because I didn't put in the effort. I didn't put in the work. And it's like, well, if I kind of do it, maybe it'll just come all the way to me. I'll meet it a little bit, and then it'll just like fly its way to me. And that's not how life works. You get what you put back. So you half-ass something, you're probably not gonna get back exactly what you wanted. You're probably gonna get back how much you put in. Stop blaming your failures on anyone else but yourself. And I know that's hard. I know you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, well, you just don't know the situation. It is their fault. It is their fault, because if you knew the situation, you would say it's their fault. You are hurting yourself so much more than you think you are by blaming it on somebody else. And even if it is their fault, to put it on yourself puts you in control of the situation. You know, you're not sitting and waiting for somebody else to come save you. You get to control your life. You put it on yourself. Now you can take what you learned from it and you get to control what you do from there. If you blame it on somebody else and you're just sitting there and you're waiting for them to come fix it, and they're not going to fix it, so you keep doing the same thing, expecting the result to be different. I mean, that's the definition of insanity. Leave that in 2024. We leave insanity in 2024. 2025 is not that. Take accountability for everything. For instance, in my life, I started to get bored in my life. I blamed myself. In reality, what's stopping me from picking up a new hobby, trying a new club, doing a project, picking up more shifts at work? Literally nothing. Literally nothing but me. I am bored because I chose to be bored. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but don't I have the choice to put myself out there and do something that is exciting, is not gonna keep me in my room and get me bored? I mean, even filming this podcast. So literally nothing is stopping me from putting myself out there and changing the state of boredom for myself, because I put the blame on me. For instance, I was bored today. I have something later, and so I got up and I started filming my podcast. Maybe I didn't feel like filming it, but I had the choice to still do it, and I am, and I'm doing it. This is something that I do because I love it and it's enjoyable for me, and so this makes me feel good, and so I have the choice to sit down and actually film it. Because it's so easy to be like, I'm not really feeling it, I don't really want to do it, I feel like it's not very good. It's so easy to fall back into that trap. I think the hardest thing is not starting it. It's the consistency to keep showing up. For instance, I wrote down a to-do list for me to do this week, and nobody cares if I'm gonna do that list or not. You have all these goals, and at the end of the day, not to sound harsh, but nobody really cares if you do them or not. And once you leave college and high school, nobody's holding you accountable for what you decide to do with your life. No one really cares either. That's why it all comes down to what makes you happy. You have to start setting yourself up for success. You have to give yourself that push and that discipline to get what you want, because at that point, nobody else is gonna do it for you. Nobody cares if you do this or you do that, and if you don't show up and do the work. Nobody really cares. So you have to care for yourself. Take accountability. Blame yourself for not being where you want to be. And I know that sounds really harsh. It's up to yourself to bring yourself happiness. It's up to myself to bring me happiness. Stop waiting to be happy. Happiness can be right here and right now. Stop telling yourself that you'll be happy when you go on this trip. You win that award. You achieve this weight. You get that nose job. You find a partner, or even, oh, I'll be happy when the weekend comes. Stop giving yourself, when X happens, I'll be happy. What are you doing? You're waiting, you're letting time and beautiful moments pass you by, and the happiness could be happening right now. Learn to find happiness in the now. A lot of people waste their whole lives waiting to be happy. We are in control of our lives, which makes us in control of our current state of being. In 2025, maybe make this the new goal, or one of them. Blame everything on you. Just try it out for a few months. You can always go back. That's something that has really helped me, is realizing every day is one day. Take it day by day. If you try something out for an X amount of time, you can revert back to where you were if it really made you that uncomfortable and you just didn't like the outcome. You can change your life 1,000 times, so might as well try something out, because who knows, maybe this is game changing for you. It was game changing for me and game changing for a lot of people. Stop deflecting what you hate about your life on other people. Listen, granted, not everything is black and white, and I will be the first person to admit to that. I don't think everything in this life is black and white. I think in some cases, yeah, things should be blamed on another person. But in most cases, it benefits you to put it on yourself, because then you're in control of your life. We choose what's important and how we behave. And the only reason I'm saying this is not to be harsh, but because you deserve the best life that this whole life can give you. And the only one that can give that to you is you. And it's not to be harsh, it's to shake you to realize that you deserve the best life. You deserve everything that this life has to offer, and it's all up for grabs. Everything that you want in this life, I mean, it's right there. It is right there, right in front of you. And you can take it, you can grab it, and you can run with it. You take the reins and you drive wherever the hell that your little heart makes you happy. Take the reins and you giddy up. And you go. You do what makes you happy, and you realize that you're in control of that. I mean, that's so freeing. I feel like when I started to put the blame on myself, it was freeing to realize that I have the ability to change anything that I want in my life. Because at the end of the day, I get to control how what that person said about me makes me feel. I get to control what comes out of my mouth. I get to control what class I'm gonna take the next day. I get to control what I'm gonna eat. I get to control who I wanna surround myself with. I get to control everything. Also, start to take accountability for all the success that you have achieved. Being confident is not the same as being conceited. It is okay to acknowledge when you succeed. Okay, this is the big one for me. Accept a compliment without making yourself seem smaller. Anytime I get a compliment, this was growing up, middle school, high school, even a little bit through college, a lot through college. If I got a compliment, I would go out of my way to, like, I wouldn't say thank you. I would say a little comment that would make myself look smaller so that I didn't come across as conceited, or I didn't come across as whatever I thought I was coming across as in a negative light. And so I would make myself seem smaller. It was just so unnecessarily. Like, why would I do that? Just say thank you. Like, thank you, that was really sweet, thank you, and move on. Stop making yourself look smaller. In fact, take up the room. Fill the space with your energy. People love a confident person. People love to feel a confident person's vibe. Take up that room, fill that energy with your space and your vibes. Let it be beautiful and light and positive, because we could always use more of that. Unapologetically be yourself and take the damn fucking compliment. You look pretty. Say thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I made a promise with myself that I would post this before the new year, and my camera died in the middle of filming when I filmed kind of a week ago now, and I said I was gonna do it. I just haven't done it. Tomorrow is New Year's, and I have no idea where the time goes, but this is me fulfilling what I said I was gonna do. Regardless, if you start taking accountability for your own life, you control your life. So start. Bring that into the new year. Bring that type of energy into the new year. Do the things that you say you're gonna do. I think something also to bring into the new year is do things that you wouldn't normally do. Sometimes you don't even know what it's gonna bring you, but I'm telling you, one door opens another door, opens another door, opens another door, opens another door, and the next thing you know, your entire life just changed. All because you did one thing. It's like a domino effect. We're going into a new year, which is a beautiful thing. It's time to reflect on all the amazing things that we've done. Be so proud about where you are. I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. It's not easy. Life is not easy sometimes, but you have the control to how your life goes. Let's get into this new year and have fun and be safe tomorrow, but have fun. But be safe, but have fun. All right, I am gonna go, but I'll see you in the new year. Oh my God, okay. I'll see you in the new year. Bye.